Okay. Hey, it's me, Kisame Unlimited. Hey, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, Underground Leader, and I have Spidey here. Because we're here basically because we had to do the comments of the questions that we left, and
That'll be uploaded tomorrow.
yeah, so pretty much any other, questions that are left now, we will probably make another one later on, maybe in another month. So we'll probably do that once a month. So far, we're doing the deck reviews today. We're going to do it together, and the deck that we decided to talk about is...
Elemental Heroes.
Yep, it's a deck that
me and him both have.
we both have. We've had for a while.
Yeah, like, I've actually had the Elemental Heroes since, like, the Lost Millennium Pack came out before GX aired in America. And I've actually had, like, Elemental Hero Avion, Elemental Hero Sparkman, and shit like that. And I've always liked them. And I've always kept them since. And that's, like, 2004 type shit. And as far as he's concerned, how long have you had them and been using them? Listen, answer the questions
All right.
or put on pants.
Alright, I've had E-Heroes since maybe... I remembered building E-Heroes later on. I mean, I didn't have E-Heroes probably as long as this man. I mean, because I went through ancient years at the time of Lost Millennium. So far, I probably, with how I say with E-Hero decks, like, my opinion with them is there are so many of them. There are.
Yes. Because they've always branched out with Jaden and they let him do so much different stuff. There's a way to use Elemental Heroes really without any fusion monsters. There's like specific fusion there's like a specific type of fusion you can do
they
with
made
it.
new heroes called Masked Heroes?
Yeah, and then there's mass heroes and shit. And, they branched off it, with the Destiny heroes.
Evil
and
heroes.
The evil heroes and the fucking Neospacian monsters that you could always do with that. And then, that was always crazy off the Elemental Hero Neos. And then even the Elemental Hero monsters themselves got, like, equip cards. So there's so many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, people, like, because there are new versions, like, there's the regular Elemental Heroes. I've seen people use Dino Rabbit, not Dino Rabbit. They use, like, Rescue Rabbit to bring out Elemental Heroes. Then there's the Gemini way. Then there's Hero Lives. There's a lot of ways to use Elemental Heroes nowadays. Elemental Heroes have really...
They found a way to stay relevant throughout all of this. Like, GX was the second series that came out, and yet the Elemental Hero monsters have stayed relevant throughout 5Ds, and now we're like in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and shit.
And yeah, still people
relevant.
Well, the thing is, to be honest, Elemental Heroes are a great archetype nonetheless.
Yes, they are. To me, they're one of the greatest. They're one of my favorites. Like, I've always loved fusion monsters, and I love the fusion aspect of it, and that's why it made fusion cool.
I just turned and I noticed that you had that fucking thing on your face. Can you take that off?
No. I'm Spidey this 24, damn it, and you motherfuckers are gonna get it.
So.
But, anything else you want to mention about the deck? Like, what about the deck weaknesses?
It's hard to... I mean, back in the old days, the main weakness with Elemental Heroes
was kind of weak.
Yeah, no, it was basically that it would be like, you play Polymerization, which is a card, and then the 2 cards in your hand are on the field, and it would cost you 3 cards to bring out 1 Elemental Hero fusion monster, and at that time it could still be bottomless and stuff, and it would be like a big cost. Nowadays, you don't have to buy fucking Miracle Fusion, Super Polymerization, and, I mean, nowadays I think Elemental Heroes were just really went a long way. They have draw support, they have recycling abilities. Then I think everything broke down when they made those 6 ones based off
the elements.
Yeah, and it was just like the ones where I got the 6 Path to Pain thing from, where it was just like Nova Master, Great Tornado, Gaia, Escariato, Shining, Absolute Zero, and I was like, it was just like, you'd be like, oh, there's one good one, that each one was good, and it was just
and then because like Super Polymerization, you could just even use your opponent's shit against you to make those fucking guards.
Yeah, so it was just like, the deck really went a long way, but that deck is great. I like Elemental Heroes a lot.
I think one of the weaknesses about an Elemental Hero deck is for somebody who wants to build one. The problem would be there's so much. They wouldn't know what to really pick out of it. And then it's so easy to just follow a trend. When you have the potential to make your own original deck. Like, with my Elemental Hero deck, it's so different from yours.
Well, you see, you were back from the days of Thunder Giant, Flame Wingman.
I still have Thunder Giant.
I'm just like, you're so infatuated with them. I'm more to the point what got me sucked back into them was seeing those new breeds, those like Absolute Zero Guy and those. I like them. And I mean, I like some of the old ones. Just like I said, you know, I like Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like them, but
I like
just
Shine
like,
and Flare Wingman.
I mean, I just like that. You know, the only thing is, like, Shining is one of the most badass ones, Elemental Hero, the Shining. But I've looked at Shining, you know, his eyes like this and everything. He doesn't have two eyes. He just has like the big thing on his head that's like one arm. I'm like, is he some kind of Cyclops or something? I looked at him just like,
yes.
How may I assist you with Miracle?
I am everything they've never wanted.
My logic is undeniable.
And it's funny because he is like that. He's based off of monsters that get removed from play. Then when he dies, he brings them right back. So it's like he was never fucking there. His logic is undeniable. But I think one of the main problems for an Elemental Hero deck, if somebody wanted to build them, would be that there's so much to pick from that it's kind of hard to find an original blend of something that works for you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't believe in
so
that because I believe that
but
I believe that that's not really that true because I believe that there are so many Elemental Hero cards. There are always to be original to branch out, and it's not
but
like
to find something that works. Like, remember when I tried to make like a Neospacian Elemental Hero deck? Exactly.
I didn't go with that flow. When the Neospacians came out, I'm like, these things look stupid.
Hey, I like them.
I only like Grandma.
I like Grandma and I like Flare Scarab.
Remember the day when I went to the sneak preview and I pulled Aqua Dolphin?
Yeah.
And then I was like, John, this is what is it? What is it? Then I was like, it's this. I'll never forget. What? Because I was trying to, hopefully get it off my head to give it to him. And what is it? Is it?
This is trash.
This is trash.
Excuse me, do you have a level 8 plant?
No, John did like, no, funny. Excuse me, sir, can you like trade with me? Like, get out of here, kid! I can beat you anytime.
Yeah, the pieing contest.
What? I'm just thinking like adding on to that, just like, what did you say? I said you could beat me at a pie eating contest.
No.
What? What did you say?
No, I can see him. Name a time and a place.
No, John probably get up and run away.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I'm like. Why would you say that? That's so hurtful.
I'm not dying. Well, you started it first.
But I didn't mean it.
I got this out, but I can't take it.
Fucking jerk.
I'm calling the police.
That's defamation of my character.
Anthony, we're leaving.
But John, I know Anthony, we're leaving.
John, I'm not doing Anthony. Don't.
Anthony. John. I'm in a mask, they can't see my facial expressions. But back to Elemental Heroes.
My rating for them is I rank them a 5 out of 5 because they had every form of support that they would already need. Plus, they're the kind of deck that will probably still, in some much way, get some future cards. I don't think that the deck misses anything. It has everything in it to create itself to be awesome. It has everything that makes it stand out already. It was pretty good back in the days with Jaden, but as it's grown through the years, I think it's became a much more great deck. And I think maybe out of every Yu-Gi-Oh player that ever played Yu-Gi-Oh has sat down and looked at Elemental Heroes and went, this is interesting.
I've seen John.
I've seen John play Elemental Heroes once. But I've seen, most every Yu-Gi-Oh player has sat down and said, I liked Elemental Heroes at some point. Because they're just naturally interesting.
Well, I think that their greatest strength is the fact that they have so...
Well, what's your ranking for them?
I mean, personally, I'd probably give them maybe a 4 out of 5 because I love the Elemental Heroes and I think they're so good, but because there's so much and like these kids are so lost nowadays that it's hard to find. That there's so much and then all it takes is one ban list to hit them and then the fucking world will go corrupt with these motherfuckers. Like, they'll just either go straight to try. And no, but then I also think that if they get hit, that's the best thing about them, that they can get hit at the balance from one aspect, but then there can still be another aspect. It won't be as good, but the fact that they can live on, that's why I give it a 4 out of 5.
Retraction, some more bullshit. Retraction, some more bullshit.
I just think that because they have so much, they have such a wide library of fucking Elemental Hero cards that, you know, you really can't go wrong with it. But you can. The fact that the option that you can go wrong with it is what makes it so good, because it's like you can do whatever you want. There's so fucking much. And yeah.
I personally have nothing really bad to say about the deck. That's why, you know, me and Evan still run it to this day.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've always had it. He's got it back again like a fucking copycat cheater that he is.
I only rebuilt it because of my friend Kirby.
You know Kirby?
Yeah.
I'm Kirby. No, I'm not. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys.
That's deck reviews. You know, his idea that he stole from our Web of Variety. Spotty Spotlight. That's why I'm wearing the mask. Spidey Spotlight. You know how long it took me to come up with a catchy name like that for this fucking fucktard to come out of nowhere and take it? My logic is undeniable. Did you hear that? My Spidey sense is going on.
Yeah, that's great.
I must go save the day.
I must go and fuck women.
Peace out. Spidey out.
You know, the real funny thing is, like, you actually think, like, oh, Spidey's so cool. Spidey just, like, really just, like, went to the side over there. Just like, oh, cool transition. Oh, he's so funny.
Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.